Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Ryanair flight today, flying from Manchester in the UK, obviously, to Rome Ciampino airport in Italy. In Rome I will be using the SimPixel scenery, and here we have the EI-ENI built scenery from Manchester on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I'm using the PMDG 737-800 for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 on today's flight. The rack is Echo India, Echo November India. And VATSIM ground is calling me, but I'm far from ready to depart. So yeah, that said, we're flying on VATSIM today. I have say intentions as well, should there be no more ATC later on in the flight. But it's Sunday, so there's a good chance that there will be more ATC along the way. It's Sunday when I'm recording this. I don't know what day it is when you are watching this. I'm using FS2 Crew as well. And without further ado, let's jump into the cockpit. So yeah, without further ado, let's get the setup started. I was trying to do this flight in real time. The flight in real time leaves 8 a.m., which is UTC as well here in Manchester. And in real life, today's flight is delayed to 8:25. It's 8:32 now. So yeah, we will be even later than the real-world counterpart. But not a problem. This happens in real world as well, and on a flight sim it doesn't matter so much. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
So yeah, we can request the refueling already, although sync with GSX is horrible in the PMDG.
I'm out for the walk around.
So yeah, the fuses will be all in, as I don't think that these are even simulated in PMDG. We check that the battery is on, and it is. It's not a real cold and dark status I have now here. The electric hydraulic fuel pumps are off. The landing gear is down. We are connected to ground power. Position light is on steady. The emergency exit lights are not yet armed. They are armed now. Let's test the attend button as well. The flap lever position is up and up. Takeoff config warning is working. My fire warning system seems to work fine. Let's test the cargo as well. Let's test the PA system. 1, 2, 3 test. 1, 2, 3 test. Gear pins are in place. And this was closed. Why did I open it? Okay, and it is closed. The prop heat covers are probably removed, all 5 of them. Let's go back to a normal view. Turn the voice recorder on. This is tested. Overspeed warning works fine. Stall warning 2. Let's start aligning these as well. Do a test here, that looks good as well. The parking brake is set. So that's all done. First officer is still on the walk around. Let's get into our FMC. This all looks good. The FS2 crew is telling me to load the fuel manually. Yeah, beautiful weather in Rome. So our flight plan. Gives us a block fuel of 8.3. We will take 8.5. Don't see much reason to take anything more. So let's just put that in there. And hopefully GSX is now starting the refueling process, at least the visual one. The fuel truck is there. Don't see anything else, but well, the fuel truck is there. So our position is Manchester stand 54. Let's just take our GPS position from here. And that looks sensible compared to our input position from Manchester. And then the route. Today is from Manchester to Roma Ciampino. Flight number is Ryanair 3206. And our call sign will be Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike. ATC is online, so we do have ATIS. Let's see what they give us. Information echo, you can't see it, I'm looking on VATSIM. Runway in use is 23 right. Single runway operations today. Transition level is 60. Then we have the weather. QNH 1024. List of departures is what I originally planned are not available. That's why they changed my my flight plan. So we will file via Sanba. We'll have a look at that in a moment. But runway 23 right is what we will be using for departure. So let's do this correctly straight away with the amendment. runway 23 right, and they will put us on a Sunba 1 Romeo departure. I think that's the only Sunba, yeah, Sunba 1 Romeo departure. To Sunba. From Sunba, they want us to take the airway November 859 to Hotel Oscar November. And from there, we'll continue our SimBrief flight plan, which is then via Lima 15 to Motox. Rukal. Not in database. Rukak, sorry. Let's do. Boobly. Yeah, Ryanair procedure is to manually input the whole flight plan. A bit annoying on longer flights. To Rome it's still okay. Louval. Shara. You get used to it, I guess. Devdi. Ottawa. Sorry, Odina. I can't read my own handwriting. Odina. What happened here? Oh, Kugix.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Yeah, let's start with an ILS Zulu. And that would be a Gitot arrival. There's two of them, great.
No issues on the walk around.
Thank you. That looks good to me. That brings me to Lockery. And the 3 Golf.
Glide slope. Pull up. Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Yeah, this looks smoother.
Up. Airspeed low. Sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Glide
Yeah, I
slope.
prefer this one for now.
Bank angle. Bank angle.
Plus 100. Minimums 2,500. 1,000. 500.
Get the 3 Foxtrots.
40.
And that will be a Lockery transition, I guess.
10.
The 3 Foxtrots
Wind shear.
via Lockery.
Wind shear.
Hi,
Wind shear.
here's a fuel slip.
Too low. Terrain.
Have a nice flight.
So our room is in there. Let's just wait until the first officer finishes the GPWS system test. That's done, and then We'll check if everything looks good on here. So yeah, our new departure route. Yeah, that looks perfect. There is a hold in there, which we hopefully can take out later on. But that looks good. So let's go to our weight and balance. Yeah, passengers are boarding, but again, the sync is not very good. So you don't see it on here. Let's wait a bit with our weights. Okay, flight control, switches and spoilers. Oh, that's... Turn the yaw damper on. Nav transfer and display switches are all normal. And the source is auto. The fuel pumps, I think refueling is completed. Yes, it is completed, so we can turn them on. We have some fuel in the center tanks, not a lot. We will turn the main ones, the center ones, off should we get below 500 before departure, but for now we will turn them all on. 6 pumps on. The crossfeed valve, bright light, dimmed. Bright light means it's in movement, and off, so that works fine. Cabin utility, IFE are both set to on. Kip and cooling is normal, and refueling is completed, so we can take turn the seatbelt signs to on. Wipers are in park. Let's turn the window heat on. And we'll turn our trim air on as well. And we can turn the hydraulic pump switches to on as well. Pressurization panel, I think these can go to on for now. These ones too. And with boarding proceeding fine, let's wait a bit with the APU. Temp selectors are on auto. We'll be cruising at 370 today. Let's check the landing altitude in Rome. .427. I'll turn it to 400 or 450, doesn't really matter. Let's do 450. Logo light on daytime, I think can stay off. Engine start switches are off. Our first flight of the day, we'll put the igniter on the right one. MCP, we don't have our initial altitude now. We can maybe check for the Sunby departure what the stop altitude most likely will be, but there is ATC, so they will give us to us anyway. Sunbar on Romeo. Let's pin that as well. Yeah, 5,000, so 5.1 to remind us that we have not received it from ATC yet. Two right is our takeoff runway, and the runway heading is 231. We don't know our speeds yet, but we can turn the flight directors to on minus master. First flight of the day, we'll do a light test as well. Should be on standby. Okay, the light test is done. Turn this back to map. And I think boarding is completed. So we'll just manually put the numbers in here because JSX did the animations for boarding, but not didn't put the numbers in here. We have 163 passengers on board today. And somewhere in the 40 backs, but the weight is 665. So our zero fuel weight is 57. For the reserves, we go with 2.7. So 2.8, remind us a bit early if we're running out of fuel. Cost index, as usual with Ryanair, is 6. And we'll be cruising at 370 initially, at least. The average wind on our flight today will be 144 at 12.
Hi guys.
6 degrees colder than standard, which means minus 62. Transition altitude is correct. Thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
And with this we can do our takeoff performance calculation. Very basic system here in the PMDG tablet. Not the best, no intersection departures. But yeah, let's just take full length. Flap config is 5. We'll try a takeoff 2. No anti-ice until after rotation. Our takeoff weight will be 65.4. And 22.3 CG. We'll import the weather. That looks all correct. Calculate. So we can use this configuration with an assumed temperature of 52. $22K D rate. And we'll do a normal climb. Takeoff flaps 5, 22.3. And we have 143, 143, 144. That all looks good. 144, 65. Difference usually between gross weight and V2 is 20 after the one, and so that looks sensible. .58 on the trim. Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
So we are at stand 54 here at Manchester. This will require a pushback. And I suppose they will have us push back facing northeast. And then probably exit via Golf 4, Juliet. And then Mike or Juliet for the lineup on runway 23. First flight of the day, let's remind ourselves that below 80 knots, which is the high-speed regime start, we will stop for anything, including any strange noises, any malfunction warning, anything that appears out of the normal. After 80 knots, we will stop only for engine failures, any kind of fire, wind shear warning, or if we deem the aircraft unsafe to fly. And after V1, we will take the problem into the air, switch to heading select to maintain runway heading, change our stop altitude to 3000, and fly for about 25 miles out, inform ATC and request to hold somewhere to manage the problem we have. All going well, we will continue our sit, which now is the Sunba 1 Romeo. And for the Sunba 1 Romeo,
Would you like the APU on?
yes, please.
Starting the APU.
That's a good first officer. Stephanie never asked me this. Straight ahead until 3 DME from Manchester VOR. Let's get that VOR in here as well. After 3 DME, we'll turn right heading 272. And at 5 DME, we turn left to Tabli. And that's exactly what we have in here. And then we continue to
APU on the buses.
on DME 58. And let's put I don't have the frequency now here for Hotel Oscar November 11365. Let's put that in here as well, just for redundancy. Was it 65 or 55? 65. Okay, we have that in the box as well. And then we continue to Sunba, another 5 miles. That's all correct. Altitude restrictions are in there. And that concludes our departure briefing. Threat is traffic probably here at Manchester, busy airport. And a bit of weather, let us remind ourselves as well to turn the anti-ice on once airborne. Any questions?
No questions.
Before start, checklist to the line. Yeah, first two crew jumped already, is that ahead and wants us to turn on the engines, but we need to do this before start checklist. The IRS mode selectors are enough, the gear pins are 1, 2, 3 removed. Oxygen is tested 100%, yaw dampers is on. Nav transfer and display switches are normal and auto. Fuel is 8.3 required, 8.5 on board. Cabin utility IFE galley power is on. Emergency exit lights are armed. Fasten seatbelts are on. Window heat is on. Air conditioning and pressurization ex auto, bleeds on and set. Turn the APU bleeds to on as well. Instruments are cross-checked, auto brake is on RTO. Hydraulics look normal. Speed brake is down detent and parking brake is set. Step trim cutout switches are normal. Wheel well fire warning is checked. Radios, radar and transponder set and standby. Rudder and aileron trims are 3 and 0. Takeoff briefing is discussed, and we haven't done the PA yet. Let's do that first. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome on board on this Boeing 737-800 of Ryanair on this flight from Manchester to Rome. We do apologize for this delay to several operational reasons. We are now fully ready and should be pushing back from the stand within the next 5 minutes. Our flight today will take us out of the westerly runway. Then we'll turn left south towards Birmingham, London, and we'll cross the channel at Dover towards Calais. Overfly eastern France until we reach the Swiss border. Overfly the center of Switzerland and then fly down to Rome on a straight line from there. The weather in Rome is good with some light eastern winds, clear skies and 15 degrees right now. But we'll update you with the latest weather information once in the air. Once again, apologies for this delay. I will get you in the air shortly. Sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Okay, PA is complete. FMC and CDU are set. We haven't set the speed yet, which is 144. And we're waiting for our clearance to adjust this as well. Stop trim 5.2 units set. N1 and indicated airspeed bugs are set. Performance, weight and balance is signed and sent. EFB is in the airplane mode and stowed. Flight deck door, flight deck windows and cockpit door are now closed, and let's get our other doors closed as well. Okay, now all doors are closed and we can disconnect from the ground power as well. Okay, doors are closed and the passengers are seated. So let's get our clearance. 121, 855. Check the latest ATIS. Information Foxtrot. To 1855.
Ground Connect 73 Echo Delta.
Connect 73 Echo Delta, that's ground, pass your message.
Is there any chance you could speak with Power and see the possibility of us taking departure from 23 left, please? Looks like they've realised they've just switched to dual runway ops, and I am following the real aircraft. I'd like to depart 23 left if able.
Connect 73 Echo Delta, as per my notes, it's not 23 left isn't due to open our side until 4 o'clock local, but I'll check with Air 1.
Yeah, I thought the same, but it looks like they've switched to duals in real life for some reason this morning. So I'd like 23 left if able, if not, don't worry. But if you could coordinate it, that would be awesome. Sonic 73 Echo Delta.
They will likely be unable because we only open duals if out of the hours if we are busy. So if we are busy, we will open out of hours. Otherwise, we'll keep it as singles.
Roger.
And Manchester Ground, good morning. Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike with information Foxtrot stand 54, request our departure clearance.
Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike, Manchester Ground, Roger. Just say again your aircraft type, and I need you on a Samba 1 Romeo departure. Advise when able to accept.
Yes, we can accept the Samba 1 Romeo departure. We already amended our flight plan accordingly, and our aircraft type is a 737-800 NG.
Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike, Roger, cleared to Ciampino, Samba 1 Romeo departure, reroute Samba, November 859er, Honolly, Dennis filed, squawk 6001.
Clear to destination via the Samba 1 Romeo departure, then November 859er, then Hotel Oscar November, squawk 6001 for Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike.
Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike, read back correct. QNH 1024, I've updated your flight plan, report ready.
We have QNH 1024, and I'll call you back ready. Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike.
Subject 1 November Hotel, taxis anything? Stand by.
Okay, before start checklist below the line then, the air conditioning packs are set to off. Anti-collision light is on. Parking brake is set, and
Quebec 73 Echo Delta, I've just checked with Air 1 and he doesn't consider it busy enough to open duals. So as per our policy, we are going to keep it singles. So for now, continue taxi 0.01, runway 23 right via Kilo and Juliet.
Sorry, 73 Echo Delta, yeah, that's fine. If you just check your private message what I sent you, it's just the 380 for some odd reason in real life departing 23 left. Must have requested it.
Target 4 November Hotel, Manchester Ground, did you call for taxi? Yeah. 8 we did. Target 4 November Hotel, thanks. Taxi holding points Echo 5 via Echo.
Echo 5 via Echo, Target 4 November Hotel.
and ground Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike, stand 54 with information Foxtrot QNH 1024, request push and start.
Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike, stand 54, push and start approved on Golf, face east.
Push and start approved on Golf, face east, Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike.
Ground, November Mike Quebec, ready to taxi, runway 23.
Select 73 Echo Delta, contact Master Tower now, 118.630.
118.630, Select 73 Echo Delta, thanks. Goodbye.
Ground, November 7 Mike Quebec, ready to taxi, runway 23.
November Mike Quebec, taxi, holding point Juliet 1, runway 23 right, via Papa, Kilo and Juliet.
Holding point, runway 23 right via Papa, Kilo, Juliet, November Mike Quebec, thank you very much.
Tomjet for November Hotel, continue taxi, holding point Juliet 1, runway 23 right, via link to Delta, Papa, Kilo and Juliet.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Continue taxi, Juliet 1 via link to Delta, Papa, Kilo, Juliet,
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
305, copy, EGCC.
Check.
EV 891 X-ray, Master Ground, hello, QNH 10.
Start engine 2.
And 305, push start approved, stay south.
EH1024, push to start, approved, facing south, EV 891 X-ray. Manchester Ground, good morning, Speedbird 2508 for Bay 4.
Speedbird 2508, Master Ground, welcome to Manchester. Taxi, holding point Alpha 4, expect stand for.
Alpha 4, Speedbird 2508.
Start a cutout.
Number 2 stable.
Start engine 1.
Starting engine 1.
November Mike Quebec, contact Master Tower now, 118.630, bye-bye.
118.630, thank you very much for reaching, we're on from Mike.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Speedbird 2508, hold Charlie 2 via Charlie.
Charlie 2, via Charlie, Speedbird 2508.
Number 1 stable.
Speedbird 2508, taxi stand 4 via Charlie and Lima.
You can disconnect.
Via Charlie and Lima, stand 4, 2508.
Flight controls check.
Ready.
Unlocking gear.
Full left. Full right. Center.
Subject for November Hotel, contact Master
Full up.
118.630, bye-bye.
Full down. Center.
Tow truck disconnected.
Rudder
Removed.
full left.
Left is clear. Right is
Full left. Full right. Center. Flight controls check complete. Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators.
do the flow first or part of it. On.
APU.
Off.
Start switches.
Continuous.
Probe heat.
On.
Station calling, managed to ground on renewable, carry wave only, check your microphone.
Off.
Air conditioning.
PEX auto, bleeds on.
Isolation valve.
Auto.
Flaps.
EI-ENI for request taxi.
5 required, 5 set, green light.
Taxi holding point Juliet 4 via
5.2 units set.
Echo, Lima, Papa, Kilo and Juliet.
5.2 units required, 5.2 units set.
November Delta, Echo, Lima, Papa.
Idle detent.
Juliet, EI-ENI
Controls.
Checked.
Recall.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist completed.
And ground Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike, request taxi.
Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike, taxi holding point Mike 1, runway 23 right via Golf and Juliet.
Golf Juliet for holding point Mike 1, 23 right, Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike. Clear on the left.
Clear right.
Before takeoff checklist to the line.
Before takeoff checklist to the line.
Manchester ground, this is Shuttle 3 Papa requesting
Config.
radio check.
Checked.
Shuttle 3 Papa, Manchester ground, Liberty 5, break.
5-5 green light.
Charlie Mike, contact Manchester Tower now, 118.630, bye-bye.
118.630 for Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike, thanks, goodbye. .2 units set.
Takeoff briefing.
Reviewed.
Holding at cabin. Cabin.
Secure.
Before takeoff checklist to the line completed.
Manchester ground, correction, Manchester Tower, Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike on Juliet.
Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike, Manchester Tower, thank you, hold Mike 1.
Hold Mike 1, 50 Quebec Mike.
I'm just for Roberto, you're lining up, thank you. Level 4 Mike Golf, contact Manchester ground 121.855, bye-bye.
Ground 121.855, bye-bye, Logan 4 Mike Golf.
Sunset 4 November Hotel, runway 23 right, wind variable 1 knot, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff, subject 1.
Channel 7, 3 Echo Delta, line up, runway 23 right, caution, intersection departure.
Roger, line up on runway 23 right, Channel 7 3 Echo Delta, thanks.
Jet 4 November Hotel, Monitor Unicom 122.8, alright.
Unicom 1 station right, subject 4 November Hotel, thank you very much.
Channel 7 3 Echo Delta, runway 23 right, wind variable 1 knots, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff 2 right, Channel 7 3 Echo Delta.
Ryanair 50 Quebec, Mike, behind the departing Jet 2737, departing on the full left there, line up runway 23 left, behind. Right. Right, 23 right.
Roger, behind the departing Chanex, line up 23 right behind Ryanair 50 Quebec, Mike. Approach is clear on the left.
Approach is clear on the right.
Before takeoff checklist below the line.
Stand by. Before takeoff checklist below the line. MCB.
Set.
Just 58 and on X-ray on 2 left, Juliet 1.
Set.
91 X-ray, Manchester, hello, thank you.
TARA.
Mike 1.
Strobe lights.
On.
Mike 1, easy 8 and on X-ray.
Lights.
Channel 7 3 Echo Delta, Monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
On.
Before takeoff checklist below the line completed.
Right, 50 Quebec, Mike. The one just departing ahead has just crashed. It looks like he's at 700 feet on the altitude, but maybe he's disappeared by now. Ryanair 50 Quebec, Mike, runway 23, right, wind available, 1 knot, clear for takeoff.
I'm sorry to hear that, and cleared for takeoff runway 23 right, Ryanair 50 Quebec, Mike.
I think he's gone off for breakfast now.
Roger. Timing.
Timing.
8891 X-ray behind the departing Ryanair 737 by Mike 1.
Set takeoff for us.
Right behind.
Departing Ryanair 737 by Mike 1, line up on way behind DC8 and on X-ray.
Takeoff thrust set indications normal.
Checked.
knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate.
Gear up.
Positive rate. Gear up.
Ryanair 50 Quebec, Mike, Monty, Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8 for Ryanair 50 Quebec, Mike. Thanks. Bye. Bug up.
Bug up.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
EG891 X-ray, runway 23 right, wind variable 1 knot, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 23 right, EG891 X-ray.
One to go.
Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps up.
EG891 X-ray, Model T, Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, bye-bye, EG891 X-ray.
After takeoff checklist.
Stand by. After takeoff checklist. Air conditioning and pressurization. 2.4 set altimeters.
Passing 5.8. Passing flight level 60. Climbing 6,000 feet, QNH 1024.
After takeoff checklist completed.
Set standard.
Checked. Checked. Altimeters.
Climbing flight level 100, 10 checks.
Checked.
10 checks.
10 checks. Fuel. 4 pumps on. Lights. APU, air conditioning and pressurization 4.0, fasten belts. Recall, monitor 121.50 on VHF2.
Okay, I struggled a bit with the autopilot during the initial climb, but yeah, everything is fine now, under control, and climbing 2-hour cruising altitude, 4-hour flight to Rome this morning. So with this great view over the Swiss Alps, it's time to start our approach briefing. And our approach setup, we should have started it at 100 and, well, we are at 165 miles from top of descent. Usually a good moment to start this is 200 nautical miles before top of descent. Anyway, let's go to the descent page. Maybe first give control to our first officer. You have control? You have control.
I have control.
So, with that done, let's go to our descent page. Forecast. We'll input our wind altitudes. A good picture of the wind during our descent is by using the altitudes flight level 310, 200 and 100. And we do have the wind information on our briefing pack. Here they are, our descent winds received from SimBrief. 310 is 103 at 14. .200 is 106 at 4. And 100 is 278 at 5. Then we'll also have a look at our QNH for Rome. If there's any updates, did it update? Probably yes, 1025. So our QNH is in there, let's execute that. Speed restriction 240 is fine below flight level 100.
Linate traffic flight 165 full established in the left runway 35. We are 4 miles short final, Linate.
According to the accents on VATSIM, we are entering Italian airspace, which is great. And then let's have a look at our star, which will be the Gitot 3 Foxtrot arrival. At Gitot, we already have a speed restriction. And let's combine this with the arrival brief, approach brief as well. Are you ready for the approach briefing? Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Go ahead.
So, our arrival will be the Gitot 3 Foxtrot arrival, which should be in the FMC. Maximum speed at Gitot is 250 or below, which is in the FMC. From Gitot, always, sometimes I do this mistake, I check from the FMC to the chart, but you always should check from the chart to the FMC. We have a track of 146 for 28 miles. Track 146, 28 miles, that's correct. And that brings us to Romeo Alpha 421, where we must be above flight level 100. And that's in the FMC. From there we continue on track 186 for 9 miles. 185, 1 degree difference is acceptable for 9 miles. To Tiber, and there we have a speed restriction of 230 or below. That's in the FMC. Then we continue on track 197 for 10 miles to Romeo Alpha 406. 196, 1 degree difference again. 10 miles is within 1 mile difference. To Romeo Alpha 406, 210 or below is the speed restriction, and we must be above 6,000 feet. All correct in the FMC. Then we continue to Romeo Alpha 407, 7 miles, same track. Same track to Romeo Alpha 407, 7 miles. Speed restriction 210 or below, and there is an altitude restriction as well of 3,000 feet. And from there we go to Lokri, and that's a track of 149er for 2.5 miles. Again, within the margin, and track 149er. There is a hold there, we probably won't use that, but it's in there. Closer to arrival we might delete that, depending if ATC is online or not, and how the traffic looks there. And that's our clearance limit as well, Lokri 210 or below 3,000 feet. 210 or below and 3,000 feet or above. So that's our arrival. Then we go to our approach, which will be the ILS Zulu. For runway 25. Romeo Alpha 407, Lokri. Track 149er. To Fox India for runway 15. The track looks longer, I don't know why. Here it's 1.2 miles. The glide slope is pretty straightforward, 3 degrees. It's a normal glide slope. Just checking the Yankee chart if that makes maybe more sense for our arrival. Not really a difference when it comes to transitioning from the star to, so we can keep the Zulu. The ILS, well, let's continue to walk this down. We'll put our frequencies for the ILS in our nav. 110.55. Do it on the other side as well. And in nav2 we'll put Romeo Mike Charlie, which is 110.8. Just as a redundancy. The approach course is 149er. Let's already put that in here as well. The minimums for category C, our type of aircraft, is 720 baro. I keep saying it, the buttons on the PMDG really were easier to manipulate than in 2020 than in the Microsoft 2024 version. So the baro is set to 720. Double check if that was really correct. Yes, it was. In case of a go around, so we'll turn right heading 217. To Ratir, and that would be handy if that would be in the FMC as well. Heading 217. To Ratir, and go around altitude is 3,000 feet. Same as platform altitude, makes things easy to remember. Terrain is a threat, especially to the northeast of the airfield. 8,100 is the minimum. To the south it's 7,100. So that is our threat for today. So we'll land on runway 15. Which isn't the longest runway, and I still need to look where the Ryanairs usually park on this airfield. But yeah, let's see if we can make Alpha Delta, or worst case, and it can't be later than that obviously, Alpha Fox as an exit. We'll do our performance calculation for that. Let's just go back to the approach, see what the identifier is. India Charlie India Alpha. Okay, we're approaching our top of descent. Let's do the performance calculation first then. Runway 15. Descent altitude is correct. Our landing weight we have 4.1 right now. We expect to land with 2.8, so we'll still lose 1.3 of fuel. So that's 59.2. This probably won't work, but let's try it anyway. Let's try auto brake 3. That should work. Flaps 30, auto brake 3. You can't see it, I'm having a quick look on on flight radar what a typical parking stand could be. And yeah, 112, 113, something there. So let's go for 112, as the real flight did today. Go back to our charts. So yeah, we'll vacate, yeah, probably at the end, according to our performance calculation. That doesn't look like the parking stand I saw. There's probably another building here. Parking stands continued, here we go. And yeah, taxi all the way up. To Alpha Charlie, then Alpha. And park at stand 112. Sierra Bravo, stand 112. Well, here is a hot spot. Traffic might push back on the taxiway. And there is a hot spot here as well, but we'll turn right here. Traffic might exit here, but not probable. We'll have a good look out and do our usual call outs on VATSIM in case ATC is not online. And also this I'm going to check once more. There's no ATC online right now. Usually I then switch to say intentions, but I don't feel it today. So, any questions?
No questions.
Okay, that concludes the brief. I have control.
You have control.
Yeah, without ATC, we can descend directly to our platform altitude. Yeah, our first officer has put another VREF speed in. It's correct now. 13 miles from top of descent. Let's start the descent now. Descent checklist.
Descent checklist. Pressurization.
Why did that go to 350? 450 feet set. Landing altitude 450 set.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Approach briefing of fuel.
Discussed.
Indicated airspeed and altimeter box.
VREF 141, minimum 720, checked and set.
Descent checklist completed.
Let's turn some engine anti-ice on. Okay, no ATC here. I think we can kill that hold. Drag required. Let's give it some drag.
Altimeters.
10 checks.
10 checks. Fuel, 4, pumps on, lights. Angle of bank. Air conditioning and pressurization 4.0. Fasten belts. Recall 121.50 deselected.
Cabin staff 10 minutes. FS2 crew used to say that, but they don't, so I do it. It's part of the procedure. Anti-ice is still on. TAT is +5.
Roll traffic from the 232, short fire runway 16 left through.
Yeah, 16 left is Rome Fiumicino Airport, so not a factor for us. Give ourselves a little bit more drag. Okay, we receive the ILS, the identifier India Charlie India Alpha, so we can do the frisk check. Frequencies are still correct in the box. And we haven't set the rings. My bad, so we'll put the rings in there as well. And the weather is pretty good, so we'll do a 10-mile ring and a 4-mile ring. We don't need the top of descent ring anymore. Idents India Charlie India Alpha, India Charlie India Alpha. We'll set the QNH, which was 1024. We also have it in our standby altimeter. And the courses 149 is still correct. And we need more drag. Beautiful Italy around us. Not the best weather. This will help us kill some speed as well. But good visibility now here once We are below the clouds. Confirm 1024 once more. One 1025, okay. Yeah. 1025. Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Traffic Osprey 340 Bravo departing runway 25, then all 5 Alpha departure.
Flaps 1.
I don't see any traffic on TCAS.
1 to go.
Checked. On the approach. Approach checklist. Altimeter and instruments are cross-checked. And approach aids are checked and set. Yeah, you had this yesterday as well. The PMDG is really struggling.
Osprey 340 Bravo airborne runway 25.
Intercepting the ILS. Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Flaps 5.
And Ciampino traffic, Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike on a 10-mile final runway 15, Ciampino. Let's do flaps 10 to help it slow down a bit. Flaps 10.
Speed checked. Flaps 10.
Ciampino traffic, Itaro 75 Charlie established that's 116 left.
Gear down, flaps 15.
Gear down. Speed checked. Flaps 15.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30.
Landing checklist to flaps.
Landing checklist to flaps. Start switches.
Continues.
Recall.
Checked.
Speed brake.
Armed green light.
Speed brake.
Armed green light.
Plus 100.
Armed green light.
500 feet. Landing gear.
Down 3 green.
Auto brake. Minimums.
3 set.
Flaps.
30 green light.
Holding at landing lights.
Complete the checklist. Go around flaps. Go around flaps 15.
Bank angle.
So yeah, a little bit chaotic go around. Ciampino traffic, Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike, we went around. Okay. That was just me not doing a nice landing, so we can just set ourselves up for a new approach. And we go direct lock free. A cancel checklist.
Roger.
So yeah, we have the approach in there again. Put our speeds in there again as well. We are low on fuel, so we really must do this, but no emergency yet. Even more delay. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Flaps 5.
I don't see the glide slope. Let's configure nice and early. Gear down, flaps 15.
Gear down. Speed checked. Flaps 15.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30.
Descend to 2,000 feet. Don't see the glide slope. But it should be all in there. Landing checklist to flaps.
Landing checklist to flaps.
2,500.
Start switches.
Continues.
Recall.
Checked.
Speed brake.
Traffic doors 937 full established to 16 left.
Armed green light. Armed green light.
Landing gear.
Down 3 green.
Auto brake.
3 set.
Flaps.
30 green light.
Holding at landing lines.
Complete a checklist.
Holding at landing lines.
Complete a checklist.
Landing lines.
On.
Landing checklist completed.
Yeah, this will be a very short final.
Traffic, red off 937 short final runway 16 left. 3 miles for touchdown.
Ciampino traffic, Ryanair 50 Quebec Mike, short final runway 15, Ciampino. Didn't catch the glide slope. It's just... all of this off. Manual landing. No winds. Checked. On the glide.
100.
Checked.
Minimums.
Continue.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Speed brake up. Versus normal 2, 8%. 100 knots. 80 knots. 60 knots. Auto brake disarmed.
Okay, that wasn't the best landing either, but we made it.
Speak red horse landing to runway 160 left, but the continue back to gate via the and the takeoff.
I think these are static aircraft, it's not... not VATSIM traffic.
APU on the buses. 3 minutes.
Yeah, I think we can turn left here. Or maybe not. These were the hotspot parkings. So yeah, it's next to the left. And then stand 112. 111 is here. Taxi lights off. Okay, we're on the stand. We did it. Okay, and 2 has dropped enough. We can turn the anti-collision light off. Transit shutdown checklist.
Electrical.
On GPU.
Fasten belts.
Off.
Probe heat.
Off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Voice recorder.
On.
Air conditioning packs.
Auto.
Engine bleeds.
On.
APU bleed.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Steady and logo set.
Exterior lights.
Steady set.
Start switches.
Field
Off.
traffic, situation 310. Gate force 07, push and start.
Off.
Speed brake.
Down detent.
Flaps.
Up, no lights.
Parking brake.
Set.
Start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Transponder.
2000 standby.
CVRCB.
In.
Cockpit door.
Unlocked.
Transit shutdown checklist completed.
Okay, my landing rate was 413 feet per minute. G-load was 1.44 G. So, especially for Ryanair landing, it's still acceptable, I suppose. And that's for today's flight with a go-around. From Manchester to Ciampino. I hope you enjoyed this flight, and I'll be starting my turnaround flow now. And this you will be able to see in a new video.
Passengers bus is coming.
But for now, thank you so much for watching, and drop a like, drop a comment, that helps my channel. And if you like this video, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified whenever I do a new flight. Thank you.